Peace, family. Hope all is well. So I went to the movies. I saw Glass, which I enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed Glass. Um, Last night I went to see Captain Marvel. So I don't want to spoil the movie for those who haven't seen it. However, I'm always looking for the science and mathematics and elements to these movies, especially Marvel. So, what I got out of Captain Marvel mainly was the essence of energy. They were dealing with a lot of stone energy. Also, what I thought to be very interesting was shape shifting, which shape shifting is very real. Okay, and to explain to you what I mean, every 30 days, our features change. Okay. So when our features change, so does our personalities, so does our looks, so does our strength and mobility, things of that nature. Also, with shape shifting, you can literally mimic people. You do have people that are master mimickers and the masters of manipulation. So I thought that to be interesting. Overall, good movie. There could have been some things that they added to it. Hey, who am I to tell them how to do a movie? Okay, let's moving on. I went to see Glass. Very interesting movie. What I found in Glass were the four elements, and I'm going to break it down. The guy with the split personalities, and the greatest personality was the element of fire. Okay, fire is a very intelligent element. They are very intelligent people. However, if you take their kindness for their weakness, you will see the monster come out of them. And that's actual facts. Next was Samuel L. Jackson, who was the air sign. Air signs are thinkers. They're analytical. They process things. They take their time and map things out and are always like 10 steps ahead of you in thought than you are dealing with them. The next one, water, right? This guy had a strength that was awesome, very awesome. However, his fear was water. Sometimes people get the element of water misconstrued, and they think like water is a weak sign. It's an emotional sign, which is true. But out of all the elements, water can be the most dangerous. You may be able to escape a fire. However, if you're in a situation, let's take hurricanes, for instance. If you're drowned, if a wave comes up 10 feet and you're only 5, I doubt if you make it. So that was interesting. And the last was the actual psychiatrist. At the end, they showed you that she had a four-leaf clover tattoo on her arm. Okay, so she was sent to them to make sure they remained grounded. Earth signs are grounded. Earth signs make sure that everything, let's say if you plant a seed, you have to water it, you have to pat it down to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. Once it begins to sprout out, it will sprout out correctly, or through a controlled atmosphere. Last, which I found interesting in the movie, was what she said. She said, "We are here to to find people like you. We cannot have people who has the power of God or gods running around on this planet." That was very interesting. So basically, she was a part of the elite team who watches those who can bend steel and scale walls, and has these IQs that's off the Richter scale, who does amazing things underwater. You do have what we call the Watchers, who watches out for people who carry these forms of superpowers. If you think that there's not people who can scale walls and do all types of stuff that's beyond the human's comprehension, then you're delusional. I can say that. Well, I just wanted to give you a seat on what I thought about the movies. Both were excellent movies. I would advise people to go see it. They're not, a movie where you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to see this. No, you will. I like the action. There wasn't a lot of action in Glass. However, it was the art of psychology. It was very masterful. You really had to understand the elements and a lot of other things scientifically to really catch on to the movie within itself. With that being said, I'm going to speak to you guys later. Once again, I drained myself all day. Earlier, I had to go and get my fingerprints because, like, when I work certain jobs, the jobs that I work, I have to be vetted. I don't know if people are familiar with the vetting process, but that's getting fingerprints and doing a total physical, things of that nature. So all went well with it. It's not something new to me. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been in corporate for a very long time. Now that, I've been in college for so long, and I got a chance to get a break so I can upgrade my career. In the meantime, between time, I do know how to keep my head above the water. But once the opportunity was given, I really would like to put myself